So I wanted to take my son back to his mom's. And the first mistake I made, obviously, was making the choice to go, because I was supposed to be being a father. I should have stayed there with my son. So the first mistake I made was being willing to take them. The second mistake I made was bringing a gun with me. I had my own personal policy that when I have my son with me, I don't take my strap nowhere. But this time I knew where I was going. I knew I was liable to run into some cats. So boom, I bring my little strap with me. We jump in the car, take my son to his mom. She's tripping, like, it's your weekend. What are you doing? I tell her, don't worry, I'll be back. I'm just going to go drop them off and I'll be back. So, okay, cool. So she takes her son in. We take off. So we're en route to this Taco Bell where I'm going to go drop them off at. As we're going, I pass this particular liquor store, and a carload of my homeboys is right there, and they flag me down. They see me going, so they flag me down. So I pull into the liquor store, hop out. And they're all like, what's up? What are you guys doing? And the females jump out. Oh, we're just going to the Taco Bell. And one of my homies tells me, hey, they're having a house party over here on such and such. He tells me the address, right? So I'm like, nah, I'm just giving them a ride, and I got to go back and get my son. Well, when the girls hear party, oh, party, let's go. Take us to the party instead. So, all right, here we go now. So I'm like, all right, let's go to the party. I'll go stay for like an hour, and then I got to bounce. So we go. We head to the party. We get there. Probably like about 50, 60 people there. They got DJ, kegs of beer, basic house party back in the days. You know what I mean? So we're there. We're dancing. We're kicking it. It's all Latinos, all gang members, just doing what we do, partying, having a good time. A carload of white boys shows up. 3 white boys and a couple girls are with them. And initially, nobody's tripping. They ain't causing no problems. So they're just there. So they knew somebody there. They got invited, so they come in. Turns out they're selling acid, right? So, people are doing acid. People are buying acid from them. One of my homies buys some acid from them, kicks everybody down. So we all drop acid. We're drinking. And at some point through the party, one of my homies decides he wants to jack him. I guess he's seen the dude's money or whatever, so he decides he wants to jack him. So we're like, okay, cool, do your thing. And I hope I don't offend anybody, any of the viewers, because I'm not a racist person. But at the time, my mentality at the time, we were thinking, these are just some white boys. They ain't going to fight back. This is going to be easy. We don't even need to go with you. You just go do your thing. So the homie goes out there with them. He goes outside. I'm dancing with some girls. And the next thing I know, one of the other homies comes running in, and he grabs me, and he's like, hey, fool, they're outside fighting. What? So we run out there. I see the homie that was going to jack these cats. He's got one of them on the ground, and he's stabbing him. And his friends are yelling, leave him alone, leave him alone. He don't got nothing. I'm faded, bro. I'm going to be, 100. I'm drunk. I did acid. I'm toe up. So them yelling is like irritating me. So, hey, shut up. Why don't you guys mind your business? No, leave him alone. Leave him alone. I pull out my gun, and I tell the dude, like, well, if he don't have it, then you must have it. You know what I mean? I pull my gun at the dude. I'm like, so you break yourself. I don't got nothing. Homeboy drops to his knees, and he's like, please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. My homeboy starts socking him out. So I put the strap away, and, so now we're fighting with these dudes, right? One of their other friends, big dude, like 6 foot something, grabs me by the neck and pins me up against the wall of this house. So even though I'm faded, that kind of like woke me up, like, whoa. And he's reaching in his waistband. So in my mind, he's about to blast me. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's over with. He's about to kill me. So that kind of not sobered me up, but kind of like, you know what I mean? Made me like, whoa, what the heck? So I pushed homeboy off me and pulled my strap out. Now we're probably about maybe 4 or 5 feet from each other. And I got the gun pointed at him. And it's almost like a movie where there's like a standoff. I got the gun pointing at him. He's got his hand in his waistband, and we're just looking at each other. And everything was like slow motion. The other fight is still going on around us, but, our focus is on each other. And he took a step towards me and started pulling whatever he had in his waistband out. In my mind, he has a gun. I already had my gun out, so I shoot. I shoot him 3 times in the stomach. I had a little 25. Bah, bah, bah. I shoot him in the stomach. He grabs his stomach, he turns around, he starts running. Now in my head, I'm like, now I'm mad. Oh, you done made me shoot you, and now you're going to run. You know what I mean? So I keep unloading the little clip. Click, 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 nothing left. I'm shooting him as he's running away. Now I hear more shots. So I'm thinking he's shooting back. So I'm like, dang. So I'm, kind of tripping, but I realize the shots are coming from behind me. One of my other homies has shot at him too. So by this time, we're at a house party. Someone starts shooting. It's chaos, bro. People are running, screaming. People are just running everywhere. My homies grab me. We jump in the car and we go. About a week later, I hear the cops are looking for me. So I think I'm on the run, but I'm not going nowhere far. I'm just like, I go to my mom's. I go here, I go there. And everywhere I go, someone's telling them where I'm at because they end up pulling up right after I leave. Here they come. And I get a call. Hey, they were just here looking for you. And I get to the next spot. Hey, they were just here looking for you. Excuse me. So I ended up taking off to Roseman, which is Kern. It's Kern County, but it's only like 20 minutes from right here from Lancaster. So I go to somebody's pad in Roseman, and I think I'm hiding out. And a couple of days later, this is now a week from the time that the shooting occurred. So I think I'm hiding out, and early in the morning, there's that knock. Boom, 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 boom. The police knock. And I'm in bed with my girl, so I'm just like, dang, they got me. You know what I mean? So I tell her, get the door. She gets up, opens the door. Boom, here they come. Shotguns out. It's Kern County Sheriff's, but they got some of the LA County Sheriff gang unit with them. They come. We got a warrant for your arrest. They gaffle me up, take me. It actually turns out that they arrested me on an old traffic warrant. They didn't have enough to charge me yet, but they wanted to hold me while they conducted their investigation. So that's how I ended up getting busted. They held me on a warrant. I actually ended up admitting to it, bro. A couple of days later, they started arresting my crimies. There was 5 of us all together involved in the incident.
I don't know if you said this. I don't remember. Is the Vato alive?
No, he died.
He died. He died.
Yeah, he died on the scene. I read about it in the paper the next day. So he died on the scene. His friend was stabbed, and his other friend was beat up. So two guys survived the incident, and 1 guy died.
Can I tell you? Can I ask you something before you go on?
Of course.
And I always don't get me right. You don't. If I ever ask you a question and you don't feel comfortable, don't.
Oh no, I'm good, bro.
I'm just saying. At that time, like I know where you're at now,
right.
And I know the healing that goes on in the mind.
Right.
But at that time, the first time taking somebody's life, like, did you even trip? Like, was it just like whatever, or what was your mindset?
My mindset was that's what he gets for getting in something that wasn't his business. You know what I mean? And like you said, I'm not that person today. And today, we'll talk later more about that. But at the time, it was like whatever. That's what you get. You should have minded your business. You know what I mean? So now at this time, I'm arrested. A couple of days later, people were telling on me, bro. In my police reports, they were getting anonymous phone calls. People were giving me up, giving my crimies up. So they were little by little arresting all of us. There ended up being 5 of us that were involved in the incident and 5 of us that were arrested. So when we're in the substation and they're interviewing us, they're pulling us out one by one. I'm the first one they pull out, the homicide detectives. And I end up giving it up. I'm like, I did it. Cut all these guys loose. It was me. All right, cool. They pull in the next one. All of us are doing the same thing. I did it, let them go. I did it, let them go. This is the 90s. It's not like today where everybody's like, he did it, let me go. Back then it was, I did it, let them go. Everybody, I did it, let them go. So they were like, oh, okay, you did it, cool. Okay, you are. So all of us now are admitting to being involved. So we all get charged. We start going through the court process. They want to charge us with the death penalty. They wanted to set an example, bro. That was like one of the first what they considered gang-related murders out here in the Antelope Valley. It was a white guy that got killed. It was some Mexicans that did it. So they were throwing the book at us. It was a murder committed during the course of a robbery, so it qualified for the death penalty. So that's what they were trying to come at me with, the death penalty. And the deal they offered me was 25 to life. 25 to life for the murder, 5 years for the gun. And I ended up taking the deal. I'd never been to prison before, bro. This was my first time getting busted for something serious. I'd been in and out of the county a few times. Never really did more than 6 months. Never really faced no major charges. Never got caught for nothing. So when I'm talking to my public defender, And it's cold too because the public defender, the first day I meet him, he's like, "You know you did it. I know you did it. Everybody knows you did it." Which of course they did because I admitted to it. But he didn't want to try to help me at all, bro. He was like, "You should just take this deal. They want to give you the death penalty." So I was
That
like, "All
sounds
right,
about right,
but
bro. That sounds
how
about
they,
public
that's how,
defenders in the 90s.
that's how they do."
Yeah.
So I was like, "All right, cool. Let me come back in a week and I'll let you know." And he's like, "Nope, they want to know right now. The deal's only on the table today." So I was like, "Okay, I hear you. Let me go out into the courtroom and talk to my family, see what they think." Nope, they want an answer right now. So I'm like, dang, I'm in the holding tank. There's nobody else there but my crime mate. He's been to the joint before. He had been to prison before. So I looked at him and like, "What you gonna do, fool?" And he's like, "F the death penalty. I'm taking the deal." So I'm like, "Okay, cool, let's roll." So I took the deal. About a week later, we came back to get sentenced, and I got sentenced to 30 years to life in prison, 25 to life for the murder, 5 years for the gun.